I've been fighting my whole life. I've been fighting for my life. I've been fighting for food. I've been fighting to my mental health, my depression, and fighting. I was this violent person before, and I changed all that when I tried to commit suicide at the age of 23. That person died, but that anger still was in there, and I needed an outlet to let. It's not healthy to hold anger inside of you, know?
Como Pancho Villa con una en cada orilla, diferentes viejas, una para cada día. Supe desde niño que yo era hombre. Dije desde niño nunca sería.
I was too old, I was too fat, I was 215 pounds. I woke the fuck up and I said, I'm done. I don't wanna be like this no more. I wanna chase my dreams.
Si salí del barrio, I don't fuck with you, no me llames tu hermano. Vato marihuano, el loco y mexicano. Carro alemán, cinturones Ferragamo.
3 a days, 2 a days. I feel a little good after. I get home, I do some push-ups, just always working on myself. I don't want to be that. I don't want that to be the reason, you know, for any negative outcome. I want to come in here, put in the work, and just know that I fucking put in the work 100%.
So I woke my ass up, started training, went to tryouts. I built up $10,000 in rent because I just started buying equipment to get better and get better and get better. And then I got the chance to come to Miami and train. I was supposed to come here for 5 weeks, for 5 days. Ended up staying for 2 months with Joey Beltran, took me under his wing with Coach Jason. I won my fight of the night. And it's been a lifetime dream for me and my little brother to come in here, come into any organization and show the world what we got.
When I was in that fight, and it was round 3, and I was breathing good, and I was just thinking, God damn, this is way easier than fucking 6 hours a day at BOXR.
You want to tell you something? We were watching the fight in our house. Yo, we were off the chair watching the fight, bro.
I swear to God, when I was fighting, I felt like all of you fuckers were in there with me. I swear to God, I felt like all of your guys, I knew you guys were watching. I felt that energy. I was like, they're all watching right now. We're here together. So when I got up, I was the moment I was like, no, this isn't gonna go like this. I was very mad. I was like, the first thing that came to me was like, you're not taking this away from me. And I didn't wait for him to come at me. I rushed him right after he dropped me. And his face was like, after that punch, none of his punches hurt me. It was like, I was like, and I even told Jason in the corner, I don't feel his power anymore. I don't feel his power. Which is why I was right in front of him. But I know I know there's some, and I was like in the corner like this, right? And then he's like, listen to Joey. He said, listen to Joey. So I turn around and look at Joey, and Joey's like, 2 more fucking minutes to change your fucking life. 2 more fucking minutes. And when he said that, I was like, yes, coach. I just got up and I was like, let's go, 2 more minutes to change my life. That shit got me here.
Before that last one, he came in for the corner. After that round, until the last round, he came back, walking around the corner. The referee was like, yo, you gotta sit down. He was like, what? Sit down. I was like, bro, now it's the last round. he was like, I swear, his face, he was like, yeah. He's like, that's all. But all right, no, this is for everything. This is for your life, for your family.
Joey was like, that shit pumped me the fuck up when Joey was like, 2 more fucking, you can see it in the video. I go like this. And he's like, 2 more fucking minutes to change your life. And I'm like, yes, coach.
Whatever it
worked. Jason said to me, he said, look, if you don't win this round, you're gonna end up like an enchilada. You're not a burrito anymore.
That's what he said. Well, I don't want to be I don't want to let the güero salsero down. You take this shit like serious. You gotta leave your job.
Yeah.
Like we want to win. I don't want you to train 2 hours a day. Like I need you to be full-time fighter.
Sorry,
and he stepped it up.
He's been putting the work in.
Oh no, when he commits, that was more committed than me, dog. He's more disciplined than me.
You want him
a little emotional right now, but I know getting this workout in, getting more knowledge in my hands, in my mind, in my body, that's gonna help cleanse the soul a bit, you know. But it's a part of everything. It's part of it, you know. Processing it all every day, putting in the work, and thinking about just all the positive
people that are in my life right now, the best circle I can have, and such a supportive team. That's kind of what runs in my mind, you know, before training, after training, before I'm going to sleep. I'm thinking about all the drills we did and just processing it all. And get tense a little bit, and then I'm like, you know what? You're training tomorrow. Relax. It's time to rest right now. Just, you know, all that knowledge is just right here, and sparring or in training and all that. It comes out, and I see the work. I see the process. I see progression. Right now, it's just getting in that zone, getting in that mindset. It's time to put that work in. It's time to put that work in.
2 months off and we back in there. I ain't stopping. This shit don't hurt like a bare knuckle. It's on my fucking eye, nose broken. This ain't shit. It's pillow punches. Man, real putazos at bare knuckle. That's when you feel them. I don't even feel them then. It feels like a hard slap.
For 17 years, man. People kept saying, where's your muscle? This is my biggest muscle right in my fucking heart, baby. We South Central. South Central got talent, and I showed them who we are.
I'm from South Central, Los Angeles, California, and fighting is literally the fucking dream. Ever since I was a kid, me and my brother would watch mixed martial arts and see these people come out. And we're like, dude, imagine one day we fucking come out and they're fucking cheering for us and we're throwing fucking chingadazos.
Diaz bro's taking over, perros.
He got his win. I'm getting mine in June. Oh. Diaz bros are taking over
Diaz.
BKFC.
Let's go, sure. Perros, puro zapatista azteca.
Vamos, cabrón.
Hands up. Work on good people. There you go. There you go. Move it.
Man, they're fucking great coaches. They're pushing us to the limits. They're making us reach new levels we didn't even know we had. You know, finessing the technique. Mateo, fucking beast. Jason's a beast. And being here, it's a little overwhelming because these are our first coaches. We've never had coaches, and to get the best in the business, it's a fucking honor, man. Fucking honor, for sure.
Good. Come back cross with that right hand. Good. Again. And then add a pivot. No. So after that right hand, you're going to pivot. So look. Boom. 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 Pivot. There you go.
Watching BKFC, what is it, 17? Live fights going down tonight.
And look what it did. These are not boxing gloves here, so when you hit somebody with that glove, it's like a knife digging into them, and that's exactly what he does.
Who's looking at my competition? See who's gonna get it next. They're getting it.
Why I'm going to fight is to represent my raza, Mexico, represent the people from South Central, and to make that dream come true of getting that win and making the family proud.
Side side. Both work side side. There you go. There you go. There you go. Nice defense. Move the head there. Move up. There you go. Move the head. Side.
All that hard work right there. The end of it.
That we are hunger, we are heart. We carry this shit with pride. Everything we've sacrificed, everything we work for, it's all paying off. And now we're here at BOXR Studios, baby, with the best in the world.
Let's go. That work, baby. Get that work. That work. No pain. No pain. No pain. Breathe. Suck it in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You work, baby. You work. Come on, Egg. Work. Work. Switch.
Almost.
Almost, you're doing it.
Esquiva mucho, no bate malo. Con los primeros segundos esquiva nada más, mueve. Mira, esa es la pinche, chaval.
She sparred today against the different boys because she sparred against different people. How did you feel?
I felt like I saw what I was doing wrong. I felt like I was doing the same mistake I was doing in my fight where I throw my combo and instead of bringing my hands back up, I was comfortable with them down and I was getting caught while I was moving back. So I know I gotta fix that. I felt good with my head moving on a bunch of punches. I slipped and I pushed and a lot of parries. But still, I also noticed that I move a lot. So I know that instead of moving a lot, I just move a little bit, plant, block, move again. Instead of too much, I gas my own self out.
Yes.
So I've noticed some of that shit.
Dave something else. So pick your hands up. He wants to showboat. So that's just showboat. That's the style. But sometimes pick your hands up. Let's work. Let's work that head more, Dave. Let's go. Head more, Dave. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Punch. Whoop, whoop. Side, side. Let's go. Let's go. Punch. And then hands up, side, side. That's it. Punch. Hands up, side, side.
Feel like too square on.
On some parts, I'd catch myself. On some parts, I was like, all right. Whew, back to this. Whew, and I was like, so certain parts when I go warring mode, I know I end up turning back to my old bad habits. But that's just what.
It's fine. It's a transition.
Yeah, it's a whole another thing.
You gotta not put your head down when you're throwing punches, because you still got this habit of throwing punches with your head down, and that's when you're gonna get caught with a check hook or a right hand. I remember one of the Cuban boys that you were sparring today. He was on the hook. One of them, one of the brothers. He was always using the hook as a check. You got to be careful with those shots because you get hooked by a check hook.
Definitely.
You're gonna get caught. As many punches you can throw, you get caught. So from now on, these next coming weeks, you need to do exercises and drill work like this.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't matter how long it takes. When you shadow box, you don't shadow box without the egg weights. When you hit the bag, remind yourself that there's a punch coming back at you. You gotta defend. Boom. After every single combination that you throw, there has to be a defensive move straight after. Otherwise, you're just a walking target. What do you think was wrong with your boxing today that you could have made better?
My head movement is still a little, still centered. I need to get it out. I need to learn how to angle more. Not just straightforward. I'm trying to draw that a little bit more, but I know today it's just...
All right. Everything that we're working on, it's your hips, it's your legs. That's what, that's what matters when you're throwing your punches. Because when you do an uppercut, you're not gonna go like this. You're gonna go, you're using your hips. When you throw a straight right hand fast and you bring it back, it's your hip. When you do a movement and an angle, it's your hips. So everything is with what? Hips, fucking hips. Like I said to the guys today, if you really pay attention to somebody and you look at their stomach here and their legs and their feet, and then you look back up, that shit would actually dictate and tell you what punch is actually coming, so you can predict what's coming. So like for example, if I do this, like if you're looking here and I go, come on, look here, what am I throwing? No. What am I throwing? The jab. Why? Because you step with the jab. If I do this,
okay, yeah, it's a cross.
It's a cross. If I start moving in this direction, what am I throwing? Across. Across. Look, it's the movement of the hips and the legs. That's how you know what punches are coming good.
I got the apartment.
Got his apartment in Miami.
I got my official.
His apartment in Miami.
Hey, I still live in LA. That don't mean I'm gone. I'm just doing better for what's me in the hood. Once we get that money, we will help the community. Promise. I'm a man of my word. I said fight of the night, fight of the night. I say knock of the night, knock of the night, fight of the year, fight of the year. I use my first paycheck to give it all back to the community. That's my word. I did that. All of my money gave back to the community.
You gotta stay active. It's all about staying active. That you gotta, okay, that's great. You're moving, but what are you doing? You're popping your jab. The main thing, what do? Land punch, bop, bop, whoop, bop, bop, bop. And that movement, boom, boom, the body shots, head shots, everything.
I told them after every punch combination that they throw, do not be a walking target. Move your head.
Move your head. Move your head and pop your jab, because the jab will set everything up. It'll set it up. It'll create your opponent to don't punch back. When they punch back, what do? Make a miss, make a make.
You know what I love? Not like we're saying opposite things. We see it the same shit.
It's the same way. We're speaking exactly because we know what we want. We talked about it. We know what we want. And he knows what he knows. I know what I know. Put this together. Go. Done. Done. Keep it going, all right? Boom. 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 We got this.
Boom.
That's a new thing.
I can't box no more, so I need to protect my head. My head number one. Hello, watch out.